And welcome back to CCON 95.1, conservative talk for conservative times. I'm your host, Buell Crawford, and my guest today is renowned peace activist Ray Connors. Ray, welcome to the show.
I'm sorry, why did you just do peace activist in air quotes?
Well, first of all, this is radio, Ray, so nobody knew I did air quotes until you told them. And secondly, for someone espousing peace, man, you sure hate the Chinese.
I don't hate the Chinese. What are you talking?
Come on, your book is 378 pages of Chinese human rights violations.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the Chinese government, not the Chinese people.
You do know the Chinese government is run by Chinese people.
You completely misunderstand. You're talking about a very small percentage of people that dominate the entire country. It's a very small percentage.
What percentage?
What do you mean, like a number?
Just to be perfectly clear, percentage.
I don't know. 1%, small. 1% dominating the majority.
So 1% of 1.34 billion.
Yes.
So 1% of 1.34 billion people. You don't hate all the Chinese people. You just hate 1,340,000 of them. Wow! I'm an angry man, and my hate list only has 1,500 names on it.
Can we start over, please?
Yeah, we should, because I'm a little confused, okay?
Okay.
First you hated all the Chinese, then none, and now you've narrowed that down to just over 1 million.
I don't hate any Chinese people.
Not even when they cut you off in traffic.
That is racist, and you know it.
It's racist to get mad at someone who cut you off in traffic?
No, what you're saying is they cut me off in traffic because they are Chinese, and Chinese people can't drive.
Wow! For someone who doesn't hate any Chinese people, you sure went to that racist stereotype pretty fast.
I did not know. You were the one who... Are we even on?
I'm always on, Ray. For CCON 95.1, I'm Buell Crawford, and as always, I am right, and my guest is left. Thank you very much. You know, a friend of mine emailed me an interesting article on our growing culture of stupidity. Yeah, but I couldn't figure out how to open the link. You need proof we're getting dumber? Look at how many things have the warning label, "Do not eat" on them. Let me ask you, who's the knob who finds that mysterious little packet sitting in a box of new shoes and thinks, hey, you probably put this in here to help me run faster. Do not swallow. Do not spray in eyes. Do not use orally after using rectally. If you need a warning like that, maybe you should let a professional take your temperature. Well, there's always been stupidity in the world, but now our culture celebrates it. The bar keeps getting lowered and we're standing around cheering like it's a limbo contest on a cruise ship. Of course, these days, if you're taking a cruise, you might want to get your head examined anyway. Passengers on a 17th century Portuguese slave ship had a safer ride. And when one of these floating cities runs aground, I always picture the guy at the helm as a rum-soaked salty dog who got his captain's papers from a cereal box. Now he's in charge of a syphilitic crew who were plucked from a maximum security wing of a Borneo penal colony. E. coli outbreaks, collisions, fires, ships sunk. There was less danger in the high seas when German U-boats were torpedoing the convoys. At least you expected that during the war. Not when you're playing shuffleboard on the Fiesta deck. Then again, after 4 days stuck in the high seas with a broken engine and 7,500 puking passengers, I'd be praying for a torpedo in the bow.
Oh, you watched Game of Thrones last night?
Don't say anything. I PVR'd it. Don't say anything.
All right. Let me just say that was.
Don't say anything.
All right. I just hope you're not grossed out by.
Shut up! I don't want to know. Why can't you understand that?
All right.
One word.
So that's when you hit him over the head with the monitor.
Look, you gotta understand, I begged him to stop.
What were you arguing about?
Well, just a television show,
Was it Game of Thrones?
Oh man, did you see that?
No, shut up, shut up.
Holy cow, and that guy took
People versus Richard Portnoy, charged with 1 count manslaughter, 1 count assaulting a police officer, stemming from an incident where a main character in his beloved television show
Objection, Your Honor. Relevance?
goes to motive, Judge. That's why we've brought the scene in question to play before the court.
No, don't do it! Don't turn that on! No, it's me! I did it! I'm guilty! Richard! Shut up, will you? I'm guilty!
What are you in for?
Avoiding a spoiler to a TV show.
Spoiler.
Yeah, saying JR was shot by his mistress. Or it could have been anyone. Because there's a lot of people in the cast.
Spoilers hurt everyone.
Jimmy died in the big rock slide. The flu took Kermit and the river took Clyde. Wilma caught an arrow from a savage in her side, and poor old Bart thought he could fly. Una was eaten by a big brown bear. Betty was kicked by a mule at the fair. Ned got exploded when the mine went kaboom, and Ghost went missing, so we just assumed. Everyone in this picture, everyone in this picture, everyone in this picture is dead. All God willing, able-bodied, whiskey swilling, liver-spotted persons in this pictograph is dead.
They're all dead.
I don't know how anyone can say that irony is dead when everywhere you look there's dumb people using smartphones. It's ridiculous. We treat our smartphones like they're a vital organ. Have you ever seen someone who thinks they've lost their phone? I've seen less signaling from a third base coach. And the fact is, our phones are making us lazy and stupid, too. Take bar bets, for instance. Thanks to Google, they're a thing of the past. My buddies and I have nothing to talk about anymore when we go for pints, because we can't argue for an hour and a half whether it was Ursula Andress or Elkie Summer getting out of the water and Dr. No. James Bond, 1962. Check your phones. Smartphone technology is moving so nanosecond fast, I'm getting windburn. Remember back in the Stone Age, when you'd have to type a semicolon and a bracket if you wanted to make a winky face, instead of just going right over to the emoticon menu? I have no idea what that means. And now Apple is promising us the iWatch. Yeah, a picture phone right on your wrist, just like Dick Tracy. Cool, huh? Yeah. So pretty soon we're all gonna be looking like dicks talking to our watches.
Playing Cinderella.
Ha! Very funny. I'm practicing acting so I can be in the movies.
You can't be in the movies. Freckleheads don't show up on screens. The dots on their face just come out looking like fuzz.
That's not true.
Okay. Name one famous freckly person.
Well, there's, Ma, why are you walking like Clubfoot Charlie?
Tuck in your shirt. You're not going to the Riley's baby christening dressed like a rubby.
Your mother wants to show up to Catholics.
Hey, Ronnie, I know how you can get your freckles off. Spot remover.
My ma uses that to clean pee out of the rug.
You don't have a dog.
No, but we have Nanny.
Try it.
It tingles.
Must mean it's working. Put more on. Oh, cripes! Your face is red as a baboon's arse.
It feels like it's on fire. It's the devil!
Itchin's your penance for embarrassing me in front of the Catholics.
I was trying to get rid of my freckles so I could be in the movies.
You ask me, you're on your way, boy. I haven't been that entertained since Lucy ate the chocolates. It's the devil.
Bernie, don't encourage him.
Quit making fun of me, or when I grow up, I'll get my own TV show and make fun of you. I will.
How you doing? So they got this place called Alberta. Well, get this. They got no rats. No rats. In New York, rats are running amok. I'll be eating my soup. I look down and I go, who's this? Oh, how about that? It's a f***ing rat in my soup. Alberta just decided to have no rats. No rats. It's like, hey, rats, there's a door, my rodent friend. It's the way to Saskatchewan. Right there. Hey, New York, I'm asking you. I'm asking you. Huh? Why don't you decide to get the rats out of my soup? Just do it. Just get the rats out of my soup. Do it. Do it or you're dead. You're dead. Canada, it's like a whole other country up here. When it comes to being a clueless wonder, people who keep exotic pets take first prize. Monkeys, bears, tigers. Every year you hear stories about folks being attacked by their beloved companions. Here's something to consider when getting a pet. Ask yourself this simple question. Is the animal above or below me on the food chain? If it's above, guess what? Shouldn't be sitting beside you on the living room couch. And these people are always surprised when they get eaten. Even the authorities. We don't know what provoked the attack. Really? Well, I don't know. I'm going to go out on a limb here. Maybe it was when the tiger realized the guy who brings him meat is made of meat. And look at these blockheads who think it's safe to take a chimpanzee out of the wild and turn him into a pet. Isn't he cute? Yeah, some folks think it's just adorable having their own chimpanzee they can dress up in little outfits. Listen, it's hard enough when you see YouTube footage of a woman being viciously mauled by her pet chimpanzee. It's even more disturbing when they're wearing matching dresses. Hello, fellow fabulous fans, and welcome to From the CBC Vaults. I'm your host, Elroy Faber, and tonight we're having a look at a simply super hospital drama from 1962 called Rimouski General, which starred hugely popular actor and war hero Gabriel Bonnet as Dr. Lawrence Parker. Here's a few clips from that premiere episode.
You know, just one shot and you can have all the ice cream you want.
I can have all the ice cream I want?
All the ice cream in the world. Mm-hmm.
Without you, Dr. Parker, my daughter would be dead.
Oh.
I don't know how to thank you.
Don't thank me. Thank the hands.
Oh.
I can't do this, Larry. Between the booze and the pills, I think I've lost my nerve. Oh!
Now you listen to me. We are going in through the chest.
Oh, so good. But after the pilot aired, Lady Misfortune struck. On a flight to Mexico, Gabriel Bonnet tragically drank himself to death. Suddenly, Rimouski General had lost its star. Or had it. Under pressure from the show's main advertiser, Seven Sabres Whiskey, the producers made a bold and brilliant choice. using only recycled footage from the pilot, they were able to keep Gabe Bonet alive throughout all 28 episodes of their first and only season. This, my friends, is TV magic at its best. Watch and be amazed.
I don't know what to say, Dr. Parker. That was amazing.
Well, don't thank me. Thank the hands.
You know how much I love you? As much as...
All the ice cream in the world.
Yes. As much as all the ice cream in the world.
Dr. Parker, you were right. There is a trap door.
Now you listen to me. We are going in. Through the chest.
I am sick of his attitude and snide remarks. Oh! Marla's left me. Ah! So how about Bradicans for lunch? Oh. Thanks. You're a good friend.
Time of death, 303. Cause of death?
All the ice cream in the world.
Join us next week when we show clips from the revolutionary 1970s show RCM Please, starring Lorne Alcott as Canada's first gay Mountie. So until next week, this is Elroy Faber, and as always, I'll be CBCing you.
Banana! Ball! Tree! A bird! I don't know. Hat! Cat! Satire! Pageantry! Scandal! The cost of freedom! Yay!
We're so cocky, we don't even take the time to figure out how things work anymore. Turns out only 1 in 5 people actually read the instruction manual on a new product they just bought. It's true, 1 in 5. And that one guy only looked at it because there was nothing else to read in the can. I'm the worst. I never read the instructions, which is fine when it comes to something like an electric toothbrush, but a little trickier. When you're on a heli-hiking trip in the BC interior like I was last summer, clinging to a granite cliff face with nothing but green eternity below you, wishing you hadn't skimmed the part of the instruction video that tells you how not to fall to your death. Oh no, it's unbelievable. Right? You had to go up level after level after level, and it kept getting harder. And finally you get there, and I'm ready to cross a rope bridge at 9,500 feet. I'm just standing there going, what was I thinking? I get butterfly balls just standing on a stepladder in the kitchen.
Looking for all the action of the Canadian Senate in the comfort of your own home? Well, now you've found it with Senate of Canada, the family fun board game. Simply open the box and get ready to rule. For an advanced game, use the entire rules of the Senate of Canada. To get started right away, use the handy abridged version. Without a 15-player quorum, your game won't count. But try playing anyway to get the rules down for next time. Remember,
except as otherwise provided, any rule or part of a rule may, with leave of the Senate, be suspended without notice. A senator who seeks leave of the Senate for the suspension of a rule or part of a rule shall state any rule or part of the rule is suspended and provide an explanation.
where are you going? We haven't talked about decorum. Senate of Canada, the family fun board game. Almost as big a waste of time as the real thing.
I wasn't made for these times. I wasn't. I was made for a day when you carried all your belongings in a sack tied to your belt. Right? Right? You just have a little piece of flint and some dried ptarmigan turds in there to get you over the next mountain range. I'm just now learning to text. Oh, yeah. But my daughter says, Dad, you have bananas for fingers. Well, it's a legitimate call because most of my correspondence has more crammed in consonants than a Welsh phrase book. She's like, hey, Dad, you want to have dinner tonight? And me, hey, there's too much to remember. Too much. I lost my credit card the other day, and I didn't even leave the house. It happened in the condo. Oh, no. I was ordering something online, went downstairs for a minute, came back up, it's gone. I expected to look out the balcony and see a raven flying away with it in his talons. The worst part, that's the second credit card I lost in a month. I'm starting to feel like that kid whose mother had to pin his mittens to his jacket. Actually, that was me. But And the thing is, I was using my credit card to order a monogram pocket knife online. Yeah, there's people out there downloading movies who won't be on in theaters for 6 months. Anonymous is busy crashing government websites. And me, I'm using the raw power of the internet to order a personalized whittling tool. Tool being the operative word. Good night, everybody. We'll see you next week. RonJames.ca